Hey guys, it's Katie. So I've gotten a lot of requests to do an eyebrow tutorial, so I thought I would finally sit down and do one for you guys. The first thing you want to do before you put any product on your brows is to give them a good comb through with a spoolie. Going in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, I find that filling them in with a pencil is definitely one of the easier ways versus a dip brow or a powder. So starting a quarter of the way through the brow, you want to make your underline, and this is going to be where you really give the brow the shape that you want. For example, I like a straight-ish brow. I don't really like to accentuate an arch, so that's what I spend most of my time doing. And I really want to stress using a light hand and very short hair-like strokes, gentle strokes, versus just one long continuous line, if that makes any sense at all. And then the same thing going over the top of the brow. You just want to use the same rule of thumb, just very short, gentle strokes. And this is definitely the time that you want to lengthen the tail of the brow if you need to. Filling them in, that's the easy part. Just go with the same hair-like strokes, very gentle, light-handed, and go with the direction of the hair growth to make it just a bit more natural. We're going to leave the front of our brows alone for the time being. That's something that we will do towards the end. Saving the hardest for last. Once you're done, you want to take the spoolie and just give them a good comb through again, really dispersing that product where it needs to go, and this is where they start to look a little bit more natural. And then again on the other side, on my left eyebrow, everyone has an eyebrow that they like and one that they don't like, and I hate with a passion my left eyebrow. It gives me so many problems. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. Maybe it's just me. I thought it was everybody, but and again, just making that underline, lengthening the tail of the brow a little bit, using a very light hand, and I stress that so bad because, as you all know, it is so much easier to add than it is to take away. Learn from my mistakes, and probably yours too. And you really want to stay as close to your natural brow outline as possible. Even if you have very sparse eyebrows, you don't have many brow hairs, that's fine. We can, work with that. But once you start to venture outside of what you already naturally have on your forehead, it can go really clownish really quick, and that is what we are trying to stay away from here. Oh, left eyebrow. I'm struggling, as you can see here. And then again, just going through with that spoolie, brushing everything out, getting rid of any harsh lines that we may have made. And then for the front of the brows, you want to make a very faint underline, unlike the rest of our brow, just towards the very front. And hold your breath and make those same hair-like strokes going upwards again with the natural growth of the hair. You want the brows to be lighter in front and then gradually get darker as you go towards the tail end of the brow. So that's what we're doing here. And whenever I mean light strokes, I mean like the lightest of strokes. And then just give them a good brush through. And I'll go ahead and save you a few hours of your life. It is actually impossible, statistically proven probably, to get your eyebrows identical. So save yourself 30 minutes and just get to a point where you're like 85% satisfied and just leave it there, because even the girls or guys that you see on Instagram that have perfect eyebrows and they look 100% identical, I promise you it's photoshopped. But if you have made any mistakes at all, it's super simple to clean them up. You're just going to go in with a little bit of concealer like I'm doing here and a flat brush. And I'm not really carving them out per se. I'm not really a fan of that look. Don't kill me for my unpopular opinion. But you're going to clean up any mistakes and just clean up that line. You can go through with a beauty blender or with your foundation brush that you've already used and just kind of pat on top of those brows. Again, just you're wanting to make them as natural yet nice as possible. Alright, and then to top everything off, we are going to use this Precise Brow Fiber by Maybelline. It's just a tinted brow gel is all it is, and I find that it is the best bang for your buck by far. That's a lot of bees. It's like $8 or $9, and it can get a little bit messy, so you want to be careful, especially at the front of your brows. But if your brows are already pretty dark, then you might just want to use a clear brow gel. But if you're like me, you need all the help you can get, so stick with a tinted gel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a lovely comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.